this ain't no chintzy thing. Give it to guys. You should think so.
You guys ready to have some fun? Right, again, another big round of applause for all the parents that walked. And keep it going for yourselves too, the seniors, right? That's cool. Let's start off with a little eye test. See how well collectively you guys can follow instructions as a group. Everybody put your hands up high in the air. Do that good. I know some of you are sitting down. Everybody take your hands and stick them straight out in front of you. Try not to whack the person sitting in front of you. Perfect. Everybody take your thumb, stick them straight down. Good. Everybody take your right hand and put it over top of your left and interlace your fingers and snug them up tight, just like this. Everybody's doing good. See how you can relace your pinkies here? My man in the green, relace your fingers. Relace them. Everybody duplicate this. Watch me and do this on 1, 2, 3. Do that right there, everybody. We are going to have some fun. How many of you out there, by show of hands, have seen a hypnosis show? By show of hands. All right, a handful of you. For those of you that haven't, let me give you a brief rundown of what you can expect. First of all, it's real. Okay, I'm a master certified stage hypnotherapist. You may have heard of it offered as such things on the clinical side, like stop smoking and weight loss. That's real also, but there's some things you need to know about it before we get going. Okay. Number one, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. See, the hypnotist, that's me, doesn't hypnotize you. I end up being the guide. Okay, I put the proper words in the proper place at the proper time. Now, you have to be willing and receptive. You see, you can't be hypnotized against your will ever. It just doesn't work that way, okay? Also, in and under hypnosis, you don't actually go to sleep. That's a huge myth. Don't expect to. It won't happen. You never lose consciousness. You're fully aware of everything that's going on around you, and of course to you at all times. And this may be one of the most important things that I say is in and under hypnosis, you don't do anything you normally wouldn't do, which may scare some of you, but you never do anything out of character, and I can't stress this enough. For those that decide to come up here, that choose to volunteer and participate, I will actually teach you how this works. I'll teach everybody in this room how this works, but for those of you that come up here, you'll be able to use this for the rest of your lives. It's very cool. If you didn't know this, guys, 15 minutes of hypnosis is the equivalent of about 6 to 8 hours of normal sleep. Who's your daddy now? That's right. You feel the love up and home. I know this early in the morning, some of you guys are going to need some caffeine, but I can't stress this enough. It is audience-based. It's a participation show, so in a minute I'm going to be calling for volunteers, and let's get this right out of the way. I don't allow any horseplay of any kind, okay? If that's up front, I'll cut you loose. Or it certainly doesn't call for anybody to fake it while they're up here, okay? You could be taking the seat of somebody that actually wants to give this their all and learn how this is done, okay? Now, this wasn't mentioned in the introduction, but I do a little bit of magic. And you need to know this, there's no magic in hypnosis. Magic just kind of was one of the first entertainment arts that I fell in love with. It's how I paid my way through college. And I wanted to start off with a free little eye test. Again, it's a trick that works with a deck of cards. Now, it's a mental effect. I figured why not? People have been calling me mental for years. I figured I'd capitalize on it. And not to brag, but I just found out recently I won the 2014 Psychic of the Year Awards. I'm asking you to pay attention because in a moment this may involve you. And I'm going to go out to the fella right here in the black shirt. What is your name, bud? Cody. Cody, big round of applause for Cody. Yeah. Okay, we'll give them a quick little mix then, if you don't mind. Just a shuffle and make sure they're legit deck of cards. Cody has been chosen to be the eyes and ears of this little experiment. Here's how this works. We have a rubber band that's going to be lodged around the deck. Why? That's to keep it intact. Okay? Because in a minute, I'm going to have 4 people randomly selected. You need to know this. There's no stooges, no plants, nobody that travels with the show. It's innocent and random. Does that look good to you, bud? Another big round of applause for Cody. Here's how this works, okay? And I know some of you have been to a wedding reception where they do the bouquet or the garter toss, where the bride or the groom will turn their back to you, throw something in the audience, and you see a lot of people try to avoid that, We're going to try to expedite this. So here's how this works. I got something in my case, and I'm going to turn and throw over my shoulder. If it hits you, again, it's random, okay? But that's how we're going to choose 4 people to do this, okay? So here's how this works. If you are one of the nice folks that gets hit by this thing, here's what I'd like you to do. Take the deck in your outstretched left hand, okay? It looks just like this. With your right thumb, you're going to crack it open, you're going to look at a card. You obviously need to remember that card. That makes the trick a little obscure at the end if you forget it, okay? But I'm going to ask you not to remove your card, to keep it inside the pack, and also leave the rubber band around the deck, okay, at all times. Helper number 1, whoever this first thing hits, I'd like you to stand up and hand deliver it to anybody of your choosing. Helper number 2, okay? I ask you not to stand up and throw the deck across the room like you wouldn't want to get hit with a wave and pack of cards. We're going to try and respect everybody in that nature, okay? Helper number 2, you do the same thing. Left hand with your right thumb, you crack it open, look at one card. We're going to do this a total of 4 times. We get 4 volunteers, okay? I got something in my case here. I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. If it hits you, we're in show business. Okay, that was crap. Oh, this is a safety test. See if you guys are awake. All right, Cody, would you be so kind? Would you be helper number 1? Would you be the first person? Oh, you can keep your seat. Another big round of applause for Cody. Just look at one card. Okay. Perfect. Would you stand up and hand deliver it to maybe somebody over here? Good. Also, if you would, don't stand up and show everybody the card. If the person to the left or the right sees it, that's fine. We're just going to do a little mentalism effect here, and I don't want a bunch of thought waves on you. Good deal, my man. Thank you, Cody. Have a seat. Right thumb. Did you get one card? You did? Perfect. Would you maybe hand it to somebody behind you, or maybe somebody over here? We're just trying to, get the whole room in this involved. Who do we got? Right there, my man, left hand, with your right thumb, crack it open, look at one card. You can have a seat, bud. Would you stand up for me if you would, please? And let's, if you would, I know it's a long hike for you, but would you hand deliver it to somebody down here? Maybe you didn't get a chance to participate. Good. And thank you, too. Appreciate it. Who do we got? We got 3 guys? Is that great? So maybe let's get a lady involved. Or that works, too. Left hand. Did you get one, bud? Did you? It's all right. Did you see a card?
He's looking.
You did? You got one? Okay. Hand delivered it up here. Big round of applause for the 4. That was random. Thanks. I appreciate that. Let's be honest. After all the shuffles, all the cuts, Cody examined them. Wouldn't you think it'd be impossible for me to name those 4 cards that were just peeked at? Yeah. Well, the heck with that crap, then. If it's impossible, I can't do it. I'll get that out of the way right now, but. Now that I have your attention, I suppose I should talk to you about my Amway products that I have for sale in my back here. Okay. No, I'm just joking. If the 4 people that selected cards, I know Cody was one, this guy right here, and if you guys would stand up for me, if you would, please. Good. Guys, I want you to want this to work, okay? Let me the use of your imaginations. Clear your mind of all thoughts for just a second, okay? Now, and I ask you this, I want you to think of your card. Don't name or blurt out your card, okay? But let me ask you, have you ever had a premonition where, let's say the phone rang and in advance you knew who it was. Not caller ID, I'm not talking about that. A premonition, you just had a gut feeling something was about to transpire and you knew it was going to happen. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to picture, if you would, the suit value of your card. Okay, there's 4 suits, clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds. There's 2 colors, red and black. Picture this suit for me, if you would, right now in your mind. And I'm only getting 3 suits. There's 4. Again, it's innocent. We're playing with a full pack, but it's just how the math boils down to it. And picture the color, red and black. I'm getting both colors. I am. Guys that are real good with the highfalutin math. I want you to, right now, guys, I want you to picture the entire card in your mind, and in your mind only. And again, do not name or blurt out your card, but I'm going to name 4 cards from a shuffled examined pack. And again, if I get your card right, I ask you to have a seat where you stand, okay? And we'll do this. 4 of hearts, 9 of diamonds, king of diamonds, 7 of clubs. Did I get them? Have a seat. If I named your card, have a seat. Perfect. Let's give those folks a round of applause. How does it work? It works by the power of suggestion. Does that mean you're gullible? My goodness, no. It just means you can focus and concentrate. Here's the beauty of this thing. That's truly nothing more than what this is a concentration test, okay? Now, I told you I was going to teach everybody how this works. If you didn't know, everybody in this room right now has been hypnotized. Everybody has been hypnotized. You just may not have known it, and I'll give you some examples. For those of you that have driven in your cars, and the parents may be able to attest to this more so just because they've been driving along, but you got preoccupied by a thought. And in doing so, you drove past your exit, or the road you were supposed to turn on. That's a form of road hypnosis, okay? I'll give you a better example. If you're in your car, and let's say you're going up north to the weekend, or going to Grandma's cottage, something along those lines, and you look at your watch, and you've been in the car for about an hour, but it felt like 15, 20 minutes. Where did the time go? Well, it obviously went somewhere, right? So right now, as a group, collectively, you're listening to me with your conscious mind. In hypnosis, we also utilize the subconscious mind. That's when the 2 mingle, that's when the magic and the power of hypnosis can be seen full-fledged and is an absolute rhyme, okay? Now, I told you I was going to teach you how this is done. You have to lend me the use of your imaginations. A couple things you have to do in order to be hypnotized. I'm going to give you some examples right now. But you're going to have a conflict in your mind. It's going to come across you, and I'm going to ask you to waiver or bypass that conflict, okay? If you fight this, I'll get it out of the way right now, it won't work, okay? If you fight it, it won't work, which is your choice. You can choose to do that if you want. But if you allow this to happen, I'll show you something kind of cool, okay? Everybody, if you would, take your right hand, stick it high and do that. Good, good, good. Everybody, if you would, make a little pistol with your right hand. Good, good. That's not the loser sign, it's the pistol. Okay, everybody take that pistol and turn it into the okay sign like that. Good, good. Everybody's okay. Everybody look at your circle, look back at me and my circle. Everybody duplicate this. Take your circle and put it right on your chin. Do that right now. Because your chin's down here. Sorry about the curveball I just threw you, but let me explain to you what just transpired, okay? If you placed it here, you were listening with your eyes. Cody, that'll get you in trouble at the mall when you're married later in life, okay? If you placed it here, you were listening with your ears. Eyes, ears. Again, eyes, ears. Here's my point, okay? Every choice that's made up here is strictly up to you. Okay, we'll try another one. Everybody would. Everybody take your hands just like we did at the start of the show and snug them up tight just like that, okay? And what do I mean by tight? Palms touching, okay? Almost so you can feel the blood pulsating through your knuckles. And imagine, if you would, that your hands have been placed inside, let's say, a vice. And the vice is getting exponentially tighter and tighter. Okay, now don't imagine any pain. I wouldn't do that to you. But imagine, let's say, two big, powerful magnets fuse well in your hands together so they can't feel. Okay, just imagine that in your mind. And everybody stick your index fingers out, just like this. You can bring it up. I want you to think the thought locking. Think the thought locking. Imagine this in your mind. Stick your index fingers out about an inch like I've done. Silently stare between your fingers and think the thought locking. And watch them begin to move.
Oh my God.
If your fingers were moving, it's because you're concentrating. By a round of applause, let me hear where you're at there. And take that as a compliment, too. It's a good sign that you can focus and concentrate. Again, this is truly nothing more than a concentration test, okay? Let's try another one. Everybody take your right hand high in the air. Do that. Good. Everybody take your left arm and grab your right wrist, just like that. Do that. Perfect. Everybody's excellent. Everybody, I know you're seated, and I'm not, but do this. With your right foot, stomp it up and down. Perfect. All right, cut. Because if you don't think you look silly doing that, there's a real good chance I won't embarrass anybody that chooses to come up here, okay? You need to know this again, a couple things about coming up. If you're chewing gum, you can't be hypnotized. So if you would like to volunteer, and ask you to spit your gum out, swallow it, okay, before we come up. You can't be hypnotized if you're chewing gum. Your dentist will tell you this is a form of tension in your teeth, okay? Also, another couple things you need to know about it. Being hypnotized is just a profound state of relaxation. It means you accept suggestions. You can't stay or remain in hypnosis, okay? Again, being hypnotized means you accept suggestions. At the end of the night, one of the suggestions will be to wake up and enjoy the rest of your morning. I believe you had to go into breakfast or something along those lines, okay? Again, you can't stay or remain in hypnosis. Again, it just doesn't work that way, but I can promise you this. If you are one of the nice folks that choose to volunteer and come up here, meaning you stay and you get hypnotized, you'll literally wake up feeling like $1 million. Get your best night's sleep in months, I can promise you that, okay? It's very cool how this works. But here's how this is gonna play out. I think we have about 14 chairs. And I've started with 10 or 12 people, hypnotized 10 or 12, started with 10 or 12, and hypnotized 3 or 4. Again, it's strictly up to you, and I can't stress that enough. But if you would like to be one of the stars of the show that choose to come up and give this a whirl here, we'll do this, we'll start off with just the girls, okay? If you're a lady and you'd like to come up and give this a try, just if you would raise your hand, please, and we'll kind of, yes, please, yeah, right here in the white, it's sitting right there, perfect. And the pink, if you would. Let's do over here in the white, please, if you would. And we have, let me get this out of the way. Okay. And the sweatshirt, if you would, sit every other, we're going to do guy, gal. So, and I know you guys probably all know each other, but try not to sit next to somebody that you know really well, okay? The gal in the fleece and the glasses here, yep. Perfect. And over here in the white, and go ahead, come on up, yep. We have, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Just fill them right on. Guy, gal. So just leave a space in between you. And sure, right here in the dark hair. Yeah, wherever. Yeah, and if you would, perfect. And then I think we have we're room for one more gal in the pink, please. Come on. Okay. Now, guys, you see how calm and everybody came up. Good. Guys, if you'd like to try this, again, raise your hand and we'll try and pick a few of you in the white shirt and the green. The hat right here and the black back there, perfect. Right there, sure. This guy in the hat right here, the blue hat, perfect, and the black hat. And let's see where we're at. That should be. We have enough. I tell you what. Let's get you. Let's get this guy a chair, if you would. If you could slide that chair right over here. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, just stick it right on the end there. Perfect. 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 Folks, how about a big round of applause for the star of the show? Guys, everybody look here, if you would. From this point on, I'm going to ask you not to have conversations with one another unless I ask you to. But I'd like to thank you for coming up. You've just taken the first step to being hypnotized by merely volunteering. Okay, step number 2, that's entering hypnosis. It isn't any harder. Okay, it does require your undivided attention. Again, so for the next few moments, I'd ask you not to have conversations with one another unless I ask you to. Okay, you're about to witness what's known as the induction to hypnosis. Okay, and this is for everybody out here in the audience too. It lasts 4 to 5 minutes. It's different with every show. But for that 4 to 5 minutes, I'm going to need 110% quiet. And I'll reiterate that, 110% quiet. 99% won't get it done, okay? And you just saw a flash or something along those lines. That can't happen. If you can imagine you trying to sleep and a flash going off, like it would wake you up, it'll wake these guys up too. No plan B, show's over, we go home early, okay? And again, same thing with the cell phone. Cell phone goes off. Wake these guys up, again, no plan B. And I ask you to respect that and honor that throughout the entire show. Now, once they are hypnotized, you can then make all the noise you want, but we have to get them to that point first, okay? And I thank you in advance. To everybody up here, again, let me explain to you what's about to happen, okay? You've all experienced this before, it's just to what level have you? You're about to experience a form of relaxation that is so profound it'll feel like you're sinking or melting right through your chair, okay? Now I'm going to ask you to remain seated at all times unless I ask you to leave. If I ask you to leave, one of 2 things has happened. Either you're horsing around and didn't, could give 2 hoots about this, or you simply didn't allow yourself to be hypnotized, okay? Neither one will get you hypnotized, by the way, okay? And again, of course, you will be able to, you wake up feeling like $1 million. This is very cool. But if I do ask you to leave, okay, because anybody with average intelligence can do this, okay? Matter of fact, the smarter you are, the deeper you go. But here's what it'll look like, okay? I'll tap you on the knee or the shoulder right here. I'll grab your hand and I'll send you back into the audience just like that, okay? And I'm going to ask you to respect that throughout the show. And if you do happen to wake up, I'll be the one to come and release you, okay? Because I may be the only one who knows for miles if you are or you are not hypnotized, okay? Now that being said, you guys have all on the weekend or at night have dozed off in your favorite lazy boy, right? Your head will nod forward or backward or to the side, right? Your head may rest on your neighbor's shoulder, it may not. I just don't want it to be a deal breaker, so I tell you that in advance right now, okay? Here's what I'd like everybody to do. I'd like everybody to take their feet and place them flat on the floor, if you would, good, good, good. And everybody take your hands and rest them, let's say palm down on your thighs here. And everybody right now, if you would, stare at one of the back of your hands for me, if you would. Here's how this works. I have an audio track that I'm going to play through this computer. It's the instructions front to back to be hypnotized. It's my voice, and I also talk along live with it. Okay? Now, what I'd like everybody to do is take a deep breath in through their nose. And when you exhale, exhale out your open, parted mouth. Again, do not clench or grit your teeth together. Is anybody chewing gum, by the way? Nobody? Okay, good. Another deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out your open, parted mouth. Again, and stare at one of the back of your hands. This does 2 things for me. It lets me know that you're listening to me and also puts your head in a comfortable position. So again, another deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out your open, parted mouth. Good, good, good. I'm going to play this track. Another deep breath in through your nose. And exhale out your open, parted mouth. Another big breath in. And exhale out your open, parted mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose. And this time when you exhale, close and lock your eyes down tight. And just listen to the spoken word. Continue breathing deeply. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. And as you do, let your muscles begin to sag. Relax and concentrate on the sound of my voice. As you quickly, deeply go deep into hypnosis, just relax. Let sleep encompass you as you enter the playground of your mind. As you relax every muscle, every nerve, your body, from the top of your head, right down to the very tips of your toes, just relax. Relax as it encompasses you. Relax your scalp, your eyes, unclench your jaw, let all the tension go, just relax. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Just relax. It feels good. You just feel wonderful. Relax like you're at home in your favorite chair watching your favorite movie and you just kind of nodding off, kind of dozing off. Remember that hypnosis is good for you, and the deeper you go, the better you'll feel. Right now, imagine that you're somewhere else. If you would, imagine that you're at the beach. Just picture yourself at your favorite beach. It's a nice summer day. You can feel the sun, the warm sun on your face and on your body. And it feels great. You just feel wonderful all over. And let all the tension go. Just relax. You'll notice that your body is getting heavy, your arms and your legs. You feel like they're made of lead. They just don't want to move. As your head tilts forward, just relax. Just relax. Lend me the use of your imagination. As we concentrate, we go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into my circle of concentration. Feels good. Yeah, you feel wonderful. Remember, you're never unconscious. You can always hear outside noises. But you'll tune into the sound of my voice, the sound of this music. It's very peaceful and relaxing. It feels really good. Continue to drift and dream and float as you relax. I'd like each and every one of you right now to imagine that there's a blanket of relaxation encasing and encompassing your entire body. I'm going to ask you to use what I'm going to refer to and call focal attention. And I want you to focus this wonderful relaxation right now that only you control on your forehead and scalp. And as you do this, notice that your eyelids are getting heavy. They feel like they're made of lead. They just don't want to move. Allow that wonderful relaxation to trickle now down into your neck and your shoulders and into your lungs. And as it does, notice how peacefully and rhythmically you're breathing. Let all the tension go. Just relax. Allow that wonderful relaxation to trickle now down into your abdomen. Feel it move down through your arms, your biceps, your triceps, your forearms, and your wrists, into your hands, into the very tips of your fingers. Just relax. Just relax. And feel that wonderful relaxation trickle now down into your lower section, into your legs, your hips, your thighs, your hamstrings, your knees, your shins, your ankles, into your feet, into the very, very tips of your toes. Just relax. Just relax. I'm going to do something very powerful for you now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put you into deep hypnosis by counting backwards from 7 to 1. And like the steps in a flight of stairs, with each number I count, you'll go deeper and deeper until I reach the last and final count of 1. You'll be completely hypnotized and in tune to the sound of my voice. On the first count of 7, again, let all the tension go. It has no room for you in your lives at any point in time. On the first count of 7. On the next count of 6, here's the commitment that I ask of you and from you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to snap my fingers. And I tell you the exact moment I snap my fingers, the very instant. I'd like you to allow your head to drift forward or to the side, and maybe on your neighbor's shoulder. It may not. Don't let it be a deal breaker. But on the next count of 6, heads forward, sleeping all the way down. All the way down. On the next count of 5, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put you into deep hypnosis by coming by and touching each and every one of you on the hand or the shoulder. And I tell you, the exact moment I touch you, the very instant I touch you, you will not be startled, you will not awaken, but you slink over in your chairs, you go 10 times deeper into hypnosis and hear the rewards. It'll feel 10 times as good. I'll start on one side of the room and work my way across. loose and limp on 4. Feeling wonderful like $1,000,000 on 3. Letting all the tension go on 2. And on the last and final count of 1, I will release within you the ability to go so deep into hypnosis that you'll be able to block out any and all outside noises or distractions. For everything I say to you is real and you react as such. Deep, deep asleep now on 1. Deep, deep asleep on 1. You've just entered my circle of concentration, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to point to you now, each and every one of you. And I say to you the word sleep, 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 sleep. And as you do, think these wonderful thoughts. With every breath you take and every word I say, think the thought deeper asleep. And as you do this, I'm going to chat with our friends in the audience for just a moment. To everybody out here in the audience, the imagination and hypnosis work hand in hand. I'm going to give these folks suggestions, but they already know the answers and outcomes too. Such suggestions as they're getting hot or they're getting cold. You need to know this physically, they do neither, but they'll react as such from past memory. I may tell them they're getting hot. Okay, you may see some of them fan themselves with an open hand. They may use 2 hands. Some of them actually may perspire up here. Okay, it's the exact same thing you would do if you were hot. I may tell them they're getting cold again, and you know this physically, they won't get cold, but you'll see some of them rub their hands together for body warmth. Some of them may rub the back of their neck for body warmth. It's the exact same thing you would do. I may tell them to laugh out loud at a funny movie. Again, you need to know this. They won't see the movie, but they'll recall something that they found funny in the past, and they'll bring it up to the present. Okay, here's how this works. Suggestion, reflex. Suggestion, reflex. And because of my limited amount of time up here, I only have the ability to use the deepest and the best people sitting in the chairs. Okay? To everybody up here in the special chairs, you are the stars and the beautiful people we're going to utilize on the show, and I've got exceptional news for each and every one of you. The nice folks responsible here for your event have given everybody a chance to go to the horse track with a live ticket of winning $100,000 at the horse track. If you could win $100,000, nod your head yes for me right now. Nod your head yes, that'd be some serious cash, 100 grand going into college. Here's what I'd like everybody to do. On the count of 3, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall with their eyes closed. And I want you to imagine that we just boarded you on a bus where you have a live ticket to go to the horse track to win $100,000. If you're trying this in the audience, on the count of 3, I'd ask you to sit up and wake up and enjoy the rest of your show. Okay, again, the people over here in the special chairs, on the count of 3, you're going to sit up tall in your imaginations with your eyes closed and imagine that we just boarded you on a bus. On 1, 2, 3, sit up tall, eyes closed, sit up tall. And on the next count of 3, allow your heads to drift forward on 1, 2, 3. Heads forward, all the way down, all the way down. Now we're still on the bus, ladies and gentlemen. But the problem with the bus is it's a hot, sticky summer day, and you are not dressed properly for it. The weatherman has not prepared you. It's got to be at least 80 degrees on this bus. The windows will not roll down. The air conditioning is broken, and it feels like you are sitting on a heat vent. It's hot and sticky. The humidity's got to be about 90%. Everybody take your right hand and fan yourselves. Do it now. Fan yourselves with your right hand. Fan yourselves with your right hand. Now you hear outside noises. Just allow them to take you deeper. Don't let it distract you. But my God, it is hot and sticky on this bus. Why is it so hot? And it's actually getting hotter on this bus. It's got to be about 100 degrees in the middle of July. It's so sticky and hot. Use 2 hands if you have to. Fan yourselves with 2 hands. My God, it is hot and sticky on this bus. It is painfully hot and sticky. Everybody take a deep breath in right now. Deep breath in. Feel that? The air conditioner is kicked on. Feel that? Feel the temperature go down. It's got to be about 80 degrees, 70 degrees. That AC is really kicking too. 60 degrees, 50 degrees. It's starting to get a little chilly on this bus. 40 degrees, 30 degrees as you begin to shiver. My God, it's actually freezing on this bus. It must be 30 degrees on this bus and you are not dressed properly for it. You're in shorts and a t-shirt and it's 30 degrees on this bus. Rub your hands together for body warmth if you have to. Feel a chill run down the back of your neck. Everybody rub the back of your neck right now. Do it now to get some warmth. It is so cold on this dang bus. Everybody take a deep breath in, deep breath in. Feel that? The heater and the air conditioner are working in unison. Feel the temperature rise to 40 degrees, 50 degrees, 60 degrees, a comfortable 70 degrees. Forget about it. Eyes closed, heads forward, sleeping all the way down. All the way down. Now we're still on the bus, ladies and gentlemen, but there's a problem with this bus. There's a pesky fly on this bus, and he seems to have picked you out. Everybody right now, sit up tall with your eyes closed and swat at that fly. No physical contact, but swat at that fly. That fly is a nuisance. And he has creeped into your hair. My God, that fly, that son of a gun is in your hair. Swat at that fly. The fly is in your hat. The fly is in your hat. Swat at the fly. Swat at the fly. It's, oh my God, he's crawled up into your... The fly is in your hair again. The fly is a nuisance. Swat at the fly. Oh my God. He is just a pain in your rear end. Swat at the fly. My God, he is just annoying. It's one of those flies or it just won't go away. Swat at the fly. All right, forget about it, forget about it. The fly's gone, forget about it. You're clean. Heads forward, sleeping all the way down, all the way down. I've got exceptional news for you guys. Look at how cool this is. The nice folks responsible for your event have bought everybody here a pet bird. A pet bird, a little baby bird. Now you need to know this. They're no bigger than a quarter. They're brand new, but everybody right now, stick your right index finger out. I'm going to come by and give each and every one of you a bird. Stick your right index finger out. What? Your right index finger? Here's a bird for you. A bird for you, pet it, kiss it, give it a name. A bird for you, a bird for you, pet it, kiss it, give it a name. A bird for you, a bird for you. That's a really pretty bird right there. Little baby birds, they're not as big as a nickel. Here's a bird for you, a bird for you, a bird for you. Pet it, kiss it, give it a name. You can put it on your shoulder as well. Pet it, kiss it, give it a name. A bird for you, a bird for you, a bird for you. Oh yeah, pet it, kiss it, give it a name. He'll talk to you too, he will, I've seen him do it. Yeah, they're really beautiful birds too. Now the guy at the pet store said some were boys and some were girls, and to be honest, in my haste, I didn't get a chance to look. But everybody right now in your imagination's only, look to see if you got a boy or a girl bird. Everybody take a look. Because if you got a boy bird, those are breeder birds. They're worth about $2,500 a piece. And you can keep them to sell them, but raise your hand if you got a boy bird. I know some of you do out here, raise your hand. Oh yeah, some serious cash right there. You know what the problem with the bird is now though? The bird is stuck to your finger. And it's got diarrhea. Shake that nasty, get rid of the bird. Shake that nasty bird off, my God. Shake that nasty bird. Get the bird off, shake that nasty bird. All right, forget about it, forget about it. The bird's gone, you're clean, forget about it. Heads forward, sleeping all the way down, all the way down. I've got exceptional news for you guys. The nice folks that are responsible for your event, all the parents that put this on, have made this possible for you to take a screen test to be in a movie where you have a live chance, a contract of winning $100,000. Again, if you could use $100,000, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me if you could use $100,000 to be some serious cash going into college. Here's how this works. Paramount Pictures is in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and they're looking for the people with the best facial expressions. Facial expressions. Now you have to earn this. You have to earn this. They're looking for the people with the best facial expressions. On the count of three, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall with their eyes closed, and I want you to show the folks at Paramount Pictures what it is like when you are angry. 1, 2, 3. Do it now. You are ticked right off. You are mad, and you don't care who knows it. On the next count of three, you're the most mad you've ever been in your entire life. 1, 2, 3. You are just livid. On the next count of three, show them a happy face. 1, 2, 3. Show them happy. Oh, yeah. Life is good, and you are happy. The whole world should know about it, too. You are happy. Oh, yeah. Happy, happy. On the next count of three, you're so happy. They say laughter is the best medicine. You're going to laugh out loud like you just saw a funny movie. 1, 2, 3. And it's one of those jokes where the more you laugh, the more you laugh. Holy smokes, you are cracking me up. You really are. Son of a gun, that's some funny stuff. Oh, the more you laugh, it's one of those jokes where your side begins to hurt. Oh my God, that is some funny stuff right there, right? All right, cut. All right, heads forward, sleeping all the way down, all the way down. Now I got exceptional news for you guys. Everybody up here has made the final callback to be in the movie. You've all made the final callback. Congratulations, thumbs up, kudos to you guys. Let's give them an Oscar-winning performance here. On the next count of three, in your imaginations only, I want you to sit up tall and show the folks at Paramount Pictures what it is like when you become the vampire Count Dracula. I want you to show them the teeth and the fangs. Do it now. 1, 2, 3. Big teeth, everybody. Big fangs. If you're really good, use the growling sound. Stick your claws out there. Look like I'm smiling. I'm about to bite your butt. Stick your claws out there. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, cut. On the next count of three, I want you to show the folks at Paramount Pictures what it is like If you were a goldfish swimming in a goldfish bowl, 1, 2, 3. It's a beautiful day in the goldfish bowl. It's a wonderful day in the goldfish bowl. It's a beautiful day in the goldfish bowl. Doo-dah, doo-dah. It's a wonderful day in the goldfish bowl. Oh, doo-dah. Everybody in your imagination's only quick. They just put some food in the tank. Get a bite to eat really quick. Yum, yum, yum. Here you go. Some tasty stuff. Yes, it is good. All right, cut. Forget about it. Heads forward, sleeping all the way down. You guys are doing awesome. I'm going to chat with our friends here just in the audience for just a moment again. And as I do this, continue to think the thought deeper asleep. Everybody in the audience, everybody up here in the special chairs is experiencing a form of relaxation. It's what's called a somnamblistic form of relaxation. They're aware of everything that's going on, but we're going to do something very powerful for them now. We're going to put them in what's called waking hypnosis, which, by the way, is why I'm here. Okay, I'm going to have them open their eyes for the first time. Oh, sure, it'll look like they're awake, except they'll have this 1,000-yard stare or glaze in their eyes. You've heard of the expression animal trapped in the headlights of an oncoming car? The real deep ones will look more so. Okay, I'm going to have them open their eyes in just a minute. And once they do this, I don't want anybody to name call anybody or shout out. And again, no flash photography. Okay. Now, to everybody up here in the special chairs, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall in just a moment with their eyes open. And I'm going to have everybody stare at one of the bright lights that are illuminating this room. And I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. And with each number I count, you'll go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. And here are the rewards. It'll feel miles better. On 1, 2, 3, everybody sit up tall right now. Sit up tall, open your eyes. I want you to stare at one of these lights up top. Stare at one of these lights. Stare at one of these bright lights up here. And as I count backwards from 3 to 1, feel yourself being drawn in on the first count of 3. Feel your eyes well up and swell up and begin to tear up on the next count of 2. You go 10 times deeper into hypnosis. And on the last and final count of 1, eyes closed, heads forward, sleeping all the way down. Everything I say to you is real and you'll react as such. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me if you understand that. Perfect. On the next count of 3, here's what I'd like everybody to do. I'm going to have everybody sit up tall on their chairs with their eyes open, remaining in hypnosis. But on the next count of 3, you'll sit up tall, you'll take a deep breath in, and doggone it, you're going to smell the worst smell you've ever smelled in your entire life. Now, nobody gets sick. Nobody throws up. You can handle it, you're tough, but that stench, that bunk is coming from the person sitting right beside you, and you could give 2 hoots that they didn't take the time to, take care of their personal hygiene, okay? On the next count of 1, 2, 3, everybody sit up tall. Eyes open, sit up tall. Big breath in. Holy smokes, that is bunk. Okay, nobody gets sick, nobody throws up. You can handle it, but that stink is coming from my God, it is coming from the person sitting right beside you. And it smells nasty. Oh my God. Hey, what do you smell, dude? I don't know. What do you smell, cigar? On the next count of 3, it gets worse. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Now nobody gets sick. Nobody throws up. What do you smell right here? You don't know? Oh my God. On the next count of 3, you're going to realize that bad smell is coming from you. Why? Because you farted. 1, 2, 3. Everybody likes their home brand on them. Oh, man. Kind of ran down the back of your leg. Oh, man. Oh. On the next count of 3, that bad smell is going to be replaced with the best smell you ever smelled in your entire life. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is good. On the next count of 3, that smell is irresistible. It's coming from the person sitting right beside you. 1, 2, 3. Smell that. That is. If you could put that in a bottle, that'd be worth some serious cash. That is some good stuff. Oh my God, that smells good. All right. Forget about it. Forget about the smells. Heads forward, sleeping all the way down. Good. On the next count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, have you sit up tall with your eyes open. Anytime you hear me snap my fingers, it's going to feel like the person right beside you has pinched you. Now, no physical contact. But everybody right now, 1, 2, 3. Sit up tall, eyes open, 1, 2, 3. No physical contact, but you don't really care for it when I do this. Oh. Wow, it feels like they kind of just pinched you right on the shoulder. Oh, no physical contact, but God. And the next time I snap my fingers, you're just going to feel like they pinched you right on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my. In public, too. That is just... I can't believe that. Everybody look here. Look here. See what this is? You guys know what that is? That's a sleep gun. I shoot you with that, you go back to sleep, you slink over in your chair, you go back to sleep. There's no pain, but you go back to sleep 10 times deeper. Here are the rewards, it'll feel 10 times as good. And here's how it works on the end here. Watch. Sleeping all the way down. Stay seated at all times. On the end here in the pink, sleeping. And the white shirt. Right here, high, sleeping. My man, I got something special for you. I'm going to put the sleep gun away for just a moment. In my case, check this out. You ever seen one of these? That's an invisible hypnosis boomerang. I'm going to throw it like a boomerang. It'll spin around the room until it comes back. When it comes back, it'll hit you. You'll go back to sleep only 10 times deeper. Watch, here's how it works. Sleeping all the way down. Sweetheart, right here, I got the sleep gun out back for you. Hi, what is your name? Do me a favor, sleeping all the way down. My man in the green, I got something very special for you. I'm going to put the sleep gun away here for just a moment. Feel on your right thigh, your leg right here. That's a holster, and it's a sleep gun. I heard you were the man. You want to draw me for it? Anytime you're ready, go ahead and pull it. Oh, that's pretty good. There's something caught in the end of your barrel, though. Take a look at the end of your barrel. Look. Sleeping all the way down. Big round of applause for everybody on stage here. Everything that's going on, they are doing awesome. They're doing exceptionally well. They really are. On the next count of 3, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall with their eyes open. I want everybody to imagine that they've just been placed in their favorite sports car. Now, this could be an old muscle car from the 60s, or it could be an exotic Lamborghini or something along those lines. But we're going to take these cars out for a little test drive. On 1, 2, 3. Do it now. Sit up tall, eyes open, eyes open. Imagine that you're in your favorite sports cars right now. Everybody, take your right hand. Take your right hand, put it on the set of keys that's in the ignition, turn the car on, and feel the power as you do this. That's right, we're going to take these bad boys out for a little ride. Everybody be safe, everybody buckle up right now, turn your seatbelt on, adjust the inside rear view mirror if you have to, get comfortable, guys, gals, fix your makeup, your hair, do whatever you have to, good. Everybody, it's a stick shift. If you don't know how to drive one, it's just a video game, but we're going to rev these cars up. We're going to take them for a little test drive on 1, 2, 3. Shift. Boom. Shift again. Boom. Shift again. Boom. Shift again. Boom. Now we're on the highway, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hot summer day. Everybody take your left hand and crank down the window if you would. It's one of them crank windows. Roll the window down. Perfect. Everybody stick your head outside. Get some air in here. Stick your head out the window. That feels good. Everybody head back inside, turn the radio on, your favorite song is jamming, and so are you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey. Raise the roof. Uh-huh. That's right. We're on the highway now, ladies and gentlemen. Both hands on the steering wheel and tromp down on the pedal. Here we go. 110, 120, 130. Oh my, look in the rearview mirror. State trooper, everybody. Slow down, slow down. Holy smoke, slow down. Oh my, okay, the officer, look at this, look in the mirror. The officer just pulled up beside you. Be polite, wave to the officer, be polite to him. Hi sir, how's it going? Oh my, look at this. He just turned around in the median. He must have radared somebody going the other way. Thank the Lord. Everybody stick your hand outside, wave bye-bye to that cop. Thank God, it was so glad he didn't pull you over. My God. Whew. Everybody look here. Forget about the cars. Everybody look here. This audience is going to give you a round of applause when they do go back to sleep only 10 times deeper on 1, 2, 3. Big round. I got exception news for you guys. On the next count of 3, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall with their eyes open. You're going to sit up tall and you're going to get the shock of your lives. I'm going to have everybody sit up tall here. Their eyes open, you're going to stand up, you're going to spin around in your chairs, and you're going to realize for the first time tonight that your belly buttons are gone and they're missing. Now you had one when you got here, you have no idea what happened or where it went, but you're very concerned about this. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Again, your belly buttons will be gone on 1, 2, 3. Everybody stand up if you would, stand up, turn around, you'd be very surprised at the outcome. Turn around if you would, turn around. Everybody, I kid you not, your belly buttons are gone. I kid you not, check this out. Everybody spin around, you see. There's your belly buttons are, I kid you not. Hey, what's wrong, man? What's going on, dude? Did you have one in my bag? What do you need it for? No. Okay. Oh my God. Let's go right down here to the end. What's wrong, sweetheart? Gone? On the count of 3, your belly buttons will be back and you'll be ecstatic. On 1, 2, 3, it's back. Yes! Oh, yes, that is awesome. Whew. Thank God. Oh, that was a close call. Everybody spin around, spin back around, face the audience, sit down in your chairs if you would, sit down in your chairs. This audience will give you a round of applause again when you do. You go back to sleep only 10 times deeper on 1, 2, 3. Do it now. Big round of applause. You're doing awesome too. You're doing awesome. This is for the person I'm touching right here and only right here. Do not awaken, my man. Just acknowledge I'm touching you by nodding your head for me. My man, I'm going to remove from your memory the number 6. You won't be able to say the number 6 even if you hear it or see it. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Here's what it'll seem normal to you when you count. Forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Backwards, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. There's no number between the number 5 and 7. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Here's the deal. It's going to seem normal to you, but you'll be very surprised at the outcome. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. You won't be able to remember. Say the number 6 until I change it back. And oh, by the way, well, that's for the person I'm touching right there. This is for the gal I'm touching here and the fellow I'm touching here. Again, do not awaken, just nod your head yes for me. Acknowledge that I'm touching you. Guys, I'm going to remove from both of your memories your last name. Your last name. You won't be able to say your last name even if you see it or hear it. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me. Again, here's the deal. It'll seem normal to you, except when it happens to the other person, you're going to think it's the funniest thing that they can't remember their last name. You laugh. It's all in good fun, but you're going to laugh out loud. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. You will not be able to remember your last names until I change it back. And oh, by the way, I will. This is for, we'll go down. Let's see here. This is for the person I'm touching right here. Do not awaken, just acknowledge I'm touching you. Nod your head yes for me if you would. My man, there's a hat at your feet, and in a moment your eyes are going to be open. I'm going to have you put that hat on. However, anytime you hear me say the word hypnosis or hypnotized, you're going to hear a little voice that comes from the inside of that hat that says, help, let me out. However, when you look, there'll be nothing there, and you put your hat back on. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me. This is for the person I'm touching right here. Anytime you hear me say the word hypnosis or hypnotized, you're not going to know why, but you're going to think your shirt's on backwards. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me. Here's what you'll do. You'll take your arms inside your sleeves. You're spinning around just like your shirt was on backwards. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. And anytime you hear me say the word hypnosis or hypnotized. And we'll go down. This is for the fellow I'm touching right here. Do not awaken, just acknowledge I'm touching you. Nod your head yes for me if you would, my man. Nod your head yes. In a moment, your eyes are going to be open. However, anywhere I touch you, it'll begin to bleed profusely. Now, there'll be no pain, but I'll give you a Band-Aid. You'll be able to use that and apply pressure. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me to alleviate all the blood. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Perfect. This is for everybody up here in the special chairs. In a minute, you're going to have your eyes open. However, anytime I indicate to you the word sleep, you go back to sleep 10 times deeper, hear the words, it'll feel 10 times as good. Now right now, I'd like everybody to sit up tall with their eyes open on 1, 2, 3. Sit up tall, everybody. Eyes open, eyes open. How's it going? Eyes open. We're going to re-hypnotize everybody in just a moment, but before we do that, I'd like you to come up here and join me for just a second, if you would. Come on up here. How you feel, man?
I'm okay.
Okay, a little relaxed. How many fingers do you have?
9.
9. Well, stick them out for me, if you would. We're going to count them. We'll start with 1. Go right across on 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Shake your hands out, if you will. That's kind of weird. Do you think he's hypnotized? Do you think he's hypnotized? I don't know. I'm not sure. You feeling relaxed? Here, give me a minute. We'll start on 10. Stick your hands back on there. Start on 10. If you would, right here, 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I got an extra finger. Do that. Shake your hands out if you would. If you ever misplaced your keys at home and you couldn't find them and your mom or dad came and grabbed them right off the counter where you were looking, it's a blocking technique, all right? You guys, he's got it. Do you think he's hypnotized? I don't know. What do you think? He's got to be hypnotized. Okay, stick your hands back out. Look here, my man. My thumb and forefinger will touch. The moment that they do, the number 6 will be anchored and locked back in on 1, 2, 3. The number 6 is locked back in. You'll be able to say it and count it perfect for the rest of your life. Starting on 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Give me a high five. Go back to sleep all the way down. Good deal. He's got, what do you think? Do you think she's hypnotized? I don't know. He's got to be. We're going to come right down here. I didn't see this, my man. I didn't see this. Sorry about that. if you would, right here on this side of me. How's it going? You guys good? Feeling relaxed out here? I got exceptional news for you guys. You made the final callback to me in the movie. See the camera over there? That's Paramount Pictures. They just need to know your name for the contract, for the 100,000, for the 100 grand. First name?
Camden.
Middle name?
John.
Last name? Wait, Paramount Pictures, right here with the camera. First name?
Tristan.
Middle name?
Renee.
Last name? They've got to be hypnotized. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think? First name?
Camden.
Middle name?
John.
Last name? First name?
Tristan.
Middle name?
Renee.
Last name? Guys, look here, look here. My thumb and forefinger will touch in just a moment. When they do, your last names will be anchored and locked back in. You'll remember them. You'll say it perfect for the rest of your life. So 1, 2, 3. Your last names are back in. First name?
Camden.
Middle name?
John.
Last name?
Birdson.
First name?
Tristan.
Middle?
Renee.
And last?
Renee.
Give those two a big round of applause. You can have a seat right here. Have a seat right there. He's got to be hypnotized. I don't know. Look here, everybody look here, look here, look here. Everybody look here. See that? That's an invisible sleep machine gun. I shoot you all with it, you go back to sleep 10 times deeper, and again it'll feel 10 times better on 1, 2, 3. Sleeping all the way down, all the way down. Big round of applause for everybody up here in the first place. Everything that's going on. This is for everybody up here in the special chairs. In just a moment, I'm going to have you guys sit up tall with your eyes open, but your feet are going to become blistering hot. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to take off your shoes and fan your feet. Now, do not take your shoes off and kick them or throw them across the room, but put them right below your seat. Right below your seat. On 1, 2, 3, do it now. Sit up tall. Hot feet, everybody. Hot feet. Your feet are scorching hot. Get those shoes off and put them right by your chair. Hot feet. Fan your feet. You do it. Hot feet, hot feet. My God, you have hot feet, hot feet, hot feet. Oh, fan your feet. It feels like you're in the middle of a desert on a sand dune or something. It's hot. Stick your fan, blow on them if you have to. It's hot feet, hot feet. Oh my God, hot feet, hot feet, hot feet. Hot feet, hot feet. All right, feel them start to cool down. Feel them start to cool down. They're starting to cool down. Oh, okay. Better, that's good. That's good. Back to their normal temperature. Normal temperature. All right. Heads forward. Forget about it. Sleeping all the way down. All the way down. I got exceptional news for you guys. Now, remember at the beginning of the show, I asked you to imagine that you're going to be boarded on a bus to take you to a horse track. Well, guess what, guys? Now we are at the horse track, where you have a live ticket of winning $100,000. If you could use 100 grand, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me. It'd be some serious cash. Here's what I'd like you to do. Everybody, in just a moment, I'm going to have you stick your right hand out, palm up. I'm going to come by and give each and every one of you a ticket. And that ticket corresponds to a particular horse. I'm going to give you a number, okay? Now, you need to remember that number. Here's how this works. The louder you cheer, the more you yell for your horse, the better chance he has of winning, the better chance you have of winning $100,000. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Now, if your horse does win, then you can stand up and celebrate like you just scored a touchdown at the Super Bowl. You can do your happy dance, all right? If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. But everybody right now, stick your right hand out, palm up. I'm going to come by and give everybody a ticket. You need to remember your number, okay? Horse number 1, 2, 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Everybody remember their number, their ticket. That corresponds to a particular horse. In just a moment, I'm going to have you sit up tall with your eyes open, and there's going to be binoculars at your feet that look like shoes. You're going to pick those up. You're going to use those to zoom in on your horse. Again, the louder your chair, the better chance your horse has at winning, the better chance you have at winning 100 grand. On 1, 2, 3, sit up tall, eyes open. Grab your binoculars. If you would, everybody grab your binoculars. Grab your binoculars. Everybody zoom in on your horse. They're in the gate right now. They're getting ready to run the race. In 5, zoom in on your horse. 4, 3, 2, 1. They're off, and here we go. Here we go. Here comes number 1. Look at number 4. Look at number 13. Here comes number 10. Here comes number 7. Look at number 9. Holy smokes, here comes number 11. Look at number 13. We got a winner. We got a winner. We got a winner. that's cool. Whew. Man, that is awesome. Oh, man. Pay for college, that's a smart guy, too. Oh, that is cool, isn't it? Well, hold on one second. The inquiry that just came on. You see the light flashing right there? Hold on just 1 second. We gotta see what's going on here. You're horse number 4, right? Okay. That'd be grand. Whew. You see the inquiry right here? Oh. Uh-oh. You're horse number 4? Yeah. Oh, man. It appears horse number 4 tested positive for steroids. Now he had nothing to do with it. He had nothing to do with it. He was just a, come here, horse number 4. I'm gonna snap my fingers. You could care less. 1, 2, 3. Forget about it. Easy come, easy go. Have a seat for me if you would. Have a seat. Everybody look here. Everybody look here. They're gonna rerun the race. They're gonna rerun the race. Everybody still has their ticket, right? Still has their ticket. Your tickets are worth $500 a piece. Now there's some pickpockets in this park, so hide the ticket right now where a pickpocket couldn't get it. Hide the ticket right now. If everybody remembers where they just put that ticket, it's no longer a ticket, but it's ice cubes. Oh, the smoke. Okay, forget about it, you're clean. Forget about it, the ice is gone. The next count of 3, this audience will give you a round of applause when they do, you go back to sleep. 1, 2, 3, big round of applause. We've got an exceptional group up here, guys. They've been awesome this whole show. Now I'm going to begin to awaken you, each and everybody up here on the special chairs. But before we do this, I just want you guys to know you've done awesome this evening, or this morning, I should say. Concentrating, focusing, and relaxing. You guys can accomplish anything in your lives that you set out to do. Okay, I can tell, I've never met you before, but just from the brief time we've spent up here, the way you guys have been able to focus and concentrate, you guys can truly do whatever you set your minds to, okay? Next chapter of your lives is starting right now. It's college. It's really the beginning. That's how it works. Let's be honest. The more you earn, the more you learn. It's science. It's just how it works, okay? You guys, I want each and every one of you to go into college, or whatever you are going to do. It could be a job, whatever you choose to do. But I want you to be motivated, and I want you to be excited and enthusiastic about where the next stage of your life is going to take off, okay? You could be the President of the United States. You could be a football coach. You could be a secretary, an accountant. Whatever you choose to be, whatever you set your mind on, you will attack it and you will achieve perfection. If you understand that, nod your head yes for me. Nod your head yes for me. You guys have done awesome up here. Okay? On the next count of 3, I'm going to have everybody sit up tall with their eyes closed, and I'm going to have everybody forget about what's happened up here. Okay? When your friends tell you about it, you be good sports and laugh and tell them about what a good time you had. Good sports. We've been up here a couple of minutes, and you feel very relaxed. On 1, 2, 3, do it now. Sit up tall, sit up tall. I want you to forget about everything that's happened up here. On the next count of 3, I'd like everybody to allow their heads to drift forward or a comfortable position on 1, 2, 3. Heads forward all the way down. I'm going to begin to waken you up, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how I do this. I count backwards from 5 to 1. And with each number I take, again, until I get to the last and final count to 1, you'll be totally awake, feeling energized, relaxed, and feeling like $1,000,000. On the first count of 5, I'd like everybody right now to rotate their trunk around, if you would, feeling wide awake and energized. Everybody right now, rotate your trunk around on the first count of 5. On the next count of 4, if everybody would just tap their feet up and down just a little bit, get some blood circulating and flowing, tap your feet up and down on the next count of 4. On the next count of 3, I'd like everybody, I almost feel like a little surge of electricity is kind of running through you as you're feeling energized. On 1, 2, that's 3. Little surge of energy feels you go through here on your entire body. On the next count of 2, I'd like everybody to open their eyes. Open their eyes if you would. Sit up tall in their chairs, open their eyes. On the next count of 2, open your eyes, open your eyes. Everybody rotate the trunk around again. Gonna get some blood flowing in here. On the last and final count of 1, eyes open, wide awake. Wide awake on 1. Big round of applause for everybody up here. Collect yourselves, gather your bearing, your shoes are off. I don't really know what's up with that, but gather your shoes.